I bid you welcome.
The Rage, Carrie 2. So, I'm gonna get this out of the way right here and now. I didn't think the movie was horrible. It's not great. I would definitely put it comfortably in the bad department, but for someone, me, who watched An American Werewolf in Paris, this, and Book of Shadows Blair Witch 2 in about a 24-hour period, this was a welcome respite from just the boredom of Book of Shadows and just the awfulness of Blair Witch of An American Werewolf in Paris. But more on Book of Shadows tomorrow. This is the only canonical sequel to Carrie, the classic from the mid-70s, directed by Brian De Palma. And yeah, The Rage is just a pale imitation of Carrie in every sense of the word. However, and the reason why I don't hate it is that there's potential for some, at the very least, interesting ideas at play. But at at best, it just feels half-baked, and at worst, it just feels like a bit of a retread of the original. And this plot is centered not around, like, say, the targeting of Carrie because, she's the weird girl. It focuses more on this group of boys who just try and seduce as many women as possible. Yeah, you can definitely point out how that is toxic, and especially in the late 90s. Yeah, that's all good. But again, it just feels kind of there. There's no edge to it. In the original Carrie, everything you just felt so sorry for Carrie because she had to take all that abuse at high school, and then as soon as she got home, she had to be stuck with Karen Prime. It was just sad. And I have to reiterate, I feel like there was actual effort put forth into the score and the cinematography. And the actors are not the best, but they are genuinely trying to put some effort forth into it. And unfortunately, it just is not the same. In my research, I found that there was not as many rewrites as An American Werewolf in Paris. However, there were a couple of director changes, and the title of the movie was originally supposed to be just called The Curse, which that's about as generic a horror title as you can probably get. And then it was renamed to Carrie 2, Say You're Sorry, which that's just bad, that. Out of the three, The Rage Carrie 2 is definitely my favorite. It at least seems just a bit threatening, about as threatening as a kitten. And some of you may be side-eyeing me as to why I'm not tearing this movie a new one, but honestly, this just feels like the forgettable kind of bad rather than the, well, raging out, for lack of a better word, kind of bad, or just the so bad it's good variety. An American Werewolf in Paris was awful. The Rage Carrie 2 feels like they were trying to make a genuine sequel to Carrie. And God bless them for trying. I just felt like they just came up short.